We're live, just live. Today, probably haven't introduced myself, but hi, I'm Sharp Shuriken. Today we're going to be doing some more pinnacle weapon grinding, even though I probably do quite a load of streams, but none of them ever actually end up lasting very long. Today we're trying to grind out the mountaintop. Eventually, when I do finish my revoker steps, I will be trying to do mountaintop in competitive, so it will take not as long. Now we've almost done all the kills with Z grenade launchers. The kills aren't so bad with the Fighting Lion, but the other two medals are in Valor. So practically what I've done is I have spent my 2 days grinding out the Fighting Lion catalyst, trying to spend as little time doing it as possible so I can get it done quicker. I did not do the Searcho Chi easy version because that would just be annoying. Well, no, it's easier, but it doesn't feel right when you cheat like that. It's not really cheating, it's just it's an easier way to get all the enemies, but it just doesn't feel right when you have the catalyst on the gun. It just feels like you've cheated it, even though you actually haven't cheated it. It just feels like cheating. Now, the Fighting Lion, it's not a hard gun to use if you can actually use it. So you want to use it by you want to shoot things with it in ways that are easier to use. Sorry, I'm getting a bit distracted here. So what you want to do is, let me find a target first. Don't even say I'm a good sniper in the comments, because I'm really not. I'm just getting really lucky. Now, so the way you would win this is or the way you would use the Fighting Lion, should I say, is you'd find someone, you'd hold the trigger, and then you can punch them, but it doesn't really count for your quest. Now, you want to be, when you're using the Fighting Lion, you want to hold the trigger, then release when you're near the target. If you just press it, it bounces. Now, when you get the catalyst for the Fighting Lion, you unlock a perk called Chimera or Chimera. I'm not gonna say that as much because it's hard. I don't know what the pronunciation is. And what it does is it basically increases all accuracy on other guns after you've shot it. So it's really overpowered if you can use it properly. Now, when you're using the Fighting Lion, when you get the upgrade for it, it will do easier reloads, or it'll not take as much time to do reloads. In my opinion, I really recommend it, doing it, because it just improves your gameplay with the Fighting Lion. Now with snipers, when you're doing the revoker quest, you might be pressured not to hard scope as it's frowned upon. A lot of people don't like people who hard scope. It's not such a bad thing. It's just a way of firing a sniper. It's a skill. It's not really, no. It's the easier way to use a sniper. It's not the snipers. You need to have skill to properly endure the power of them. Now in Destiny Crucible, it's not easy to be able to do that. So when you have people like these idiots who kill you before you can even get a shot. Now, what you want to do with a sniper is you want to find your target. If he's standing still, you want to slightly hover over his head. Now, the faster you do this, the less like chances of you hitting it is, unless you're really skilled and you're able to hit every single hit with it. Now, you can also bounce the Fighting Lion off walls. So that's something to bear in mind. So say I want Now, this guy, I don't think he's using the fighting lion right. Because he keeps missing. As you can see, I'm missing quite a lot because fighting lions isn't my best gun to use. I am pretty good with it, as I will be releasing a video, hopefully. No! Didn't hold it there. Now, with heavies, you want to endure shooting like any time you can. The longer range they are, the better chance you'll do of getting medals. Now, medals are really important in the quests, as you're gonna need a load of them. Now, we're gonna mainly focus on the mountaintop, as it's a lot more harder to get than the revoker. There's not so much losing involved in it. So, we're gonna focus on the revoker just now and then the mountaintop there. So what you wanna do is you want to grab a sniper. Personally, I would prefer you to have whatever you guys feel comfortable with, but in my opinion, kinetic ones are the best because they free up a slot for your Luna's Howl, any guns you're really good with in the secondary. Plus, it's not really a downside if you can't. Basically, you can have a sniper in any slot. If you have it in a heavy, you're very, very disadvantaged with the quest. You're very restricted to how you play because you have to grab that heavy every single time and make sure you get it, otherwise you die. So, as you can see, everyone is using the fighting lion at the moment, which is really difficult when your controller will not function properly. I'm holding down this trigger and it's pressing it. There. Run! I'm dead. He never killed me. What the hell? Now, for this quest, your main objective is just for sniper kills. It doesn't really matter how you get them. For the stage where I'm at, but you want to really be heading for the headshots. The more headshots you get, the more kills you're gonna get. Particularly when it comes to just when you're getting headshots and stuff, once you've gotten your 50 headshot kills by scanning over them and hard scoping, like I did, and I've been getting quicker at hard scoping, so it becomes a quick scope. So the more hard scoping you do, and the quicker you can do it, it becomes hard scoping. I meant quick scoping. So the faster you can hard scope. Hard scoping eventually becomes quick scoping if you can just scan for a few seconds and get that kill. When it comes to people in the air, you want to bring your cursor so it's always going with the target. So the cursor, you want to aim for the head, but then you want to get the cursor moving with the target. So you get the speed that it's jumping at, and speed it's ascending at, and speed it's descending at. So you want to get it to that, and then you want to fire. But just when it's heading up, it can be harder because then you don't know when it's gonna fall. So it's a lot harder to do it while it's ascending. But when it's descending and you pull the trigger, it should kill them most of the time. That's most of the time when you see someone shooting at you, or they've got their aiming down their sights when you're in the middle of the air on warlocks or titans or hunters, you're more likely to get sniped. Hunters are not as likely to get sniped in the air because they have jumps. They don't have slow ascend and slow descend. Now, as for the mountaintop, or as for the revoker, the end it's a slow quest. I will say it's a very slow quest. I haven't finished it yet. I did see two revokers on the first ever day I started grinding for, which is about a couple of weeks ago. But 3 days after Season of Opulence came out, or 2 days, or maybe no, the day after Season of Op. Something like that. Anyways, so I saw two of them. I was like, what sweats? And the people who grinded it on the first day must have been exceptionally sweaty. Snipers have died down a little bit, but they're still, along with the Fighting Lion, are the biggest usage at the moment in Crucible, especially quick play. Now, you would think that you would be able to get it done pretty quickly, but the amount of points you actually need, I believe it's 3,500 competitive points. If you lose, you don't lose any points on the quest, but you will lose points in competitive. So you just really want to get 3,500 points, or 3,000, whatever it is. Now I'm currently sitting on like 1,500 or so, because I haven't really played competitive often, not this season. So really, what you want to be doing, actually I can check it now for you. I'm not doing very well, but I'm doing alright, and did terrible in the competitive playlist at the moment. I'm at 1,565, and my actual competitive points are sitting around 1,048. Now, it's not difficult to get this. It's more of a sniper. You're putting in so much skill learning how to use a sniper to get a sniper that it's more of a lazy sniper. So you miss a shot, you get it back. You miss a shot, you get it back. As long as you don't... I'm pretty sure if you change the gun it might be alright, or it might not be alright. Second you shoot that second bullet, once you haven't gotten your gun back, after you've gotten your bullet back. Right, so if you miss a bullet, you'll get that back. If you miss a bullet and then shoot another bullet and miss that, the last one that you shot will be returned. The other one won't. And I think it takes 3 seconds or 2 seconds to get the shot back. It's pretty quick, but it has its purpose. It's a sniper to teach people who can't snipe. So it's more of a lazy sniper. So you see a guy and you miss him, you shoot him again, you shoot him again until you basically shoot until you hit. That's the type of sniper it is. Sniper that if you miss it, you're alright. As long as you hit them, when you hit them, you lose your bullets. But if you hit them, you will lose the bullet. If you don't hit them, you keep the bullet. It's that type of gun. Now, as for the mountaintop, it is a special, but it is a primary, as I'm aware. I'm positive it's a primary. If it's a primary, then not very good for me, because I'm not really needing a primary. Well, I am, but basically, the thing I'm trying to say is, when you're grinding for these guns, it's hard, but in the end, it's worth it. You might get to a point when you get your Luna's Howl, or if you've already gotten it, you thought, I'm not satisfied with this Luna's Howl, let's go for Not Forgotten. And the people that actually go for Not Forgotten, not many people achieve it, because it is such a grindy gun. You need to get so much points. So most people go for recovs. So most people spend hundreds of money, hundreds of pounds, just to get someone else to do it for them. And when they get the gun, they can't use it because they don't know how to use it. So they practice and practice and can't get any better. But if they've done half of the quest, like the Luna's Howl, you're able to use it in the end. If you want ever to use a recov, only use it for Luna's Howl or Not Forgotten. Do not buy them both. Reason being is because if you buy them both, you'll have no chance of getting your good. You might eventually, but hey ho, everyone, you will probably eventually get good with it, but it might take months. Now, if you do at least one of them, you'll learn how to use snipers. I was absolutely horrible with snipers. The minute I finished my Luna's Howl quest, I compared it. So I checked my stats originally with my old stats. So my goal was originally to use a good hand cannon. I can't remember what I used. I think I used the Trust. Yeah, the Trust. I used the Trust with the Icolos. I think the Trust is the primary. No. I don't really remember what I used. But I do remember for a few of the steps I did use Icolos and other hand cannons. Now, I'm not saying it was difficult, but to learn how to use a gun is much harder than people think. It took me months to get that gun. It took me ages. It took me almost 2 seasons before I actually, like, when I saw the first ever Luna's Howl and Not Forgotten in the whole game, I was not really bothered. I thought, hey ho, they got a good gun, well done. The minute I got every week getting destroyed by it, I started getting annoyed. So I decided to try and get it myself. What happened there? I got it after months and months of like going insane because people kept killing me with the gun I'm trying to get. It's the hardest grind I have ever done. And hey ho, when you do your Not Luna's Howl, it's not even a beginning of the way of what's to come. Now, the Not Forgotten is a completely different game. Apart from the grinding of points, no, it's very much the same to the Luna's Howl, except there's, instead of 200 or 150 kills or 100 kills, it's only 300 kills and then legend. But it has to be in competitive playlist with the Luna's Howl. That's it. That's Not Forgotten in a nutshell. Now, I don't really find a problem with the Not Forgotten quest. I haven't really started it. Like, I'll probably end up starting it this season. I've done quite a bit of it. I've done half the kills with the guns. But I am in no rush to get it. And unless I get told the Luna's Howl is leaving or the Not Forgotten is leaving, then I'll get into a panic and start going. The more stress you put on yourself to get it, the more, seriously bro, the more chance you're probably not going to get it. You want to be chilled. I was quite stressed when everyone had the gun and I didn't, because there was no way that you were going to be able to get a gun if everyone else was using the gun that you were trying to grab. It's very stressful. Now, luckily for me, I had another thing to keep me going through the quest, the Recluse. When I saw that gun go live, and I watched all the videos, oh, it's a submachine gun. Really? That is horrible, mate. That name's familiar. Maximilian. Yeah.
Don't drop your guard. The enemy is persistent. 3 minutes left.
Yes, you are reading the
Zone
title.
B captured. Zone advantage is yours.
So I was technically let go, laid off, and fired from the company I've been working for the past.
Okay, it's not him, I don't think. I'm gonna take a picture anyways, just in case, as proof. Now, back to the Luna's Howl story. When I was getting mine and the Recluse was released to the public, and that kind of kept me going a way longer. Basically, it was another reason for me to do the quest, because that would mean I'd get them both at the same time. Now, when I got my when I got my Recluse, I was so disappointed because I had only got like a few more kills left to do, and then I would get my then I would get to the final step for the Luna's Howl. But then, just as I decided to try and get to that step, I only had when I only had those few kills left, I lost the next match. And then I lost the next. Now, and then I got the steps done. I was so disappointed because I was thinking to myself, wait, does that mean I didn't actually get, but I'm not going to get my Lunas because I'm going to fall behind so much on points. I'm going to have to grind all the way back. As long as you hit Fabled within that season, and you're on the third or second last step, or even in the first step, and you're hit Fabled, as long as you get to that step while you're in this season, it will complete that step after the next match. So do not worry, as long as you hit it within the same season, you'll be fine. So really, you have nothing to worry about. I did another match just to be sure it worked. I was chuffed. I was so happy when that thing came up on my screen saying return to Shax, because it was just the nicest thing ever. Now, the mountaintop is a hell of a grind more than the Lunas. Well, I had to do 2 Luna's Howls. I had to do this account and the other account. It's not my account, the other one. I do most of the Crucible pinnacles. I do some pinnacles for him, and he does some for me. It's pretty much of a trade. Now, when I did my Lunas, I was told you can have it if you can play around with it for a few days. Or my dad played around with it for a few days, and a few days later, he said to me, "I really want this gun," because he said he didn't really want to try it, and then he was like, "Oh well, that's very good and all." Then I said, "Why don't you just have a shot with it?" He picked it up straight, went into a lost sector, and put it on, and said, "I need this gun." So I did his last word, I'm pretty sure, and then spent my time grinding out his Luna's Howl. Ended up getting it for him on stream. There is a stream, guys, go watch that. I think on one of them I did get a 6. I got Annihilation and Quick Play with 1 shield, or 2 shields. Oh, no, 1 shield I threw on a Sentinel, killed 6. And that was it. I got his Recluse as well. So, in a way, my dad's was way easier than mine was, because I'd done it before and I knew what to do and I knew what to expect. The thing is, when you play competitive and you leave it for a while, you get better players. I had horrific teams. I was getting 4 stacks, 4 stacks, 4 stacks against. It was so painful. I got Germans, which are some of the best players on the planet. I got Americans, who are some of the best players on the planet. But every single minute, I was getting destroyed. Now, I kept going and I kept going until I got sick and fed up of the competitive playlist and started giving up, until the point where I was not playing it for weeks. I played at least 3 matches that week and then started the next week. I managed to get it. And then once I'd managed to get it, remember my friend was around. Not my friend. Oh yeah, my friend who was close. My neighbor, one of my neighbors, came in and said a bunch of stuff and all that type of stuff. So I got my Recluse and my Lunas in that time. Now when I did my my dad's Lunas Howl, I got really easy teams and I got to Fabled awfully quick, in literally half the time it took me. Not even half, quarter of the time it took me. I got my dad to Fabled. I was winning 7 matches in a row, then another, then lose one, then win another 7. It was incredible, to the point where I'd done it all. Ready, steps, just beat the gun, done it all. That was it. And now I've been asked, can you do my mountaintop for me? I'm like, hang on, can I get my one first? I don't think he wants me to do it right right now, but I guarantee you, the minute I get my mountaintop and my recluse, and my revoker, one of the two he's gonna love, and he's gonna go for it, or I'm gonna go for it for him. He's an amazing Crucible player. He just doesn't admit it. He doesn't try to. He says he'll ruin my score if he goes on it, and he won't. He'll keep it good. Then my friend asked to do some recluse. I said I'd help him out. Then I asked for help. My dad asked for help, and we asked them, can we get you to help? And wait, we were doing the truth quest, and we asked him, can you join in or come get someone to do this? And he said, yeah, if you can't do it with 2 people, I'm gonna leave the party, make a new one to join my other friends, but if you do, I'll join you. And we were a bit like, hang on, so you asked us to do another gun. It wasn't the recluses. It wasn't the recluse. And then obviously my answer was, yeah, I'll do your recluse with you. He didn't want me to do it for him, but he wanted to do it with me because he thought I was amazing at Crucible, which I'm not, but everyone thinks I am in this house, and all my friends think I'm very good at it. I don't think so. But practically he never helped us, and it was like, so every single time we do something for him, he never does anything for us. And it's like, what's the point in helping if there's no reason to help? It's just for you to get your gun. Plus, it was to get his gun. But to be fair, the guy's a nice person. I won't name the person. He's a really nice person, though. Well, I know of him, anyways. So, whatever you do, guys, I've never done this, and I hope you guys never do this. Never, ever meet someone in person, even if they seem nice and they're not nice in real. Even if they seem nice, never meet someone unless you're with a parent. Oh, stupid idiots making kills. Never ever do it unless you're able to with a parent or someone like that. Or someone's there with you. Don't make it your sister if you're only 3. Just trust me. If the person ends up being, if the guy ends up being a 50-year-old, then you're not gonna be happy. So just be careful. If someone nicks this kill. You won't be happy when you're asked, hello, is this you? And you're asked by like an old man who you are, and then it's just never ever do that type of stuff. Just don't. I've never done it. I hope you guys don't do it. So yeah, just be careful. Now, yeah, just we know this guy isn't an actual weirdo, though. We know he's actually who he says he is. There's other reasons that we will not say. But also, can I give you guys a tip when you're using snipers? Oh my god. Aim when someone is facing the other way. You might think aim for the head. That's how you get the headshot when they're behind. Don't hit for the neck, because the neck is the spot where it's just when you're trying to hit the head from behind. You usually go above the head and you miss. Go for the middle of the head or just the neck, just above the neck, and you'll get them. You see me getting loads of kills on streams and videos because I aim for the neck. See, and also there's so much aim assist on snipes. When you're just about if you hit the neck, it will almost guarantee you a headshot. So if this guy kills me, I'm not gonna be happy. Do not get stolen. I swear to God, if this kill gets stolen. Oh my God. Ooh, it's a good snipe. Now, just be careful, guys. Now, back to snipes. You wanna when you are hitting for the head, and they are behind. When you hit the neck, there usually is a very good chance that you will get them, because, as I said, there's so much aim assist. Amazing. So he randomly walks through a well. Great. Also, tip: if there's a guy in a well, shoot the well. It will destroy. Shoot the sword. It can be destroyed. If you ever kill yourself with a fighting lion, consider yourself never being skilled in your life. I've never killed myself with a fighting lion in Crucible, but if you kill yourself in Crucible with it, which I don't really know how, but if you manage to... No! Get lost! Ooh! So you can get that. But you know, what I'm starting to think is you can only get calculated trajectory if they're on the ground. So if they're only on the ground, if they're on the ground, you can get calculated trajectory with this gun. No. Please don't nick my kill. I'm so unskilled. I think I'm actually gonna run through here. Yep. Oh, damn. Get destroyed. Yeah, I think they have to be on the ground or something like that. I really don't know, but I think there might be a certain distance you have to be to get calculated trajectory. Practically, the more you play with the fighting lion, the better you're gonna get. So just remember this. You're never ever a bad Crucible player if you've never. You're never gonna be good with someone unless you try it. So it's like you're never gonna like it unless you try it. It's that type of thing. But instead, if you try it and you hate you hate it, it's probably because you're not good with it. Most people feel that they have to hate things because they're not good with it. I'm pretty sure that becomes it. Oh, that's that room. That's the room where you'd go and get the Galahorn in year 1. I don't know why, but calculator trajectory still doesn't seem to be very like normal. I think it's because you have to go like that to get calculator trajectory. You can't hold it, you have to fire it. It's very strict on how you get them. I think you can maybe hit the first one with holding it, and then the second one you kind of have to just press it. It's going to be really difficult, actually. Yeah, it's going to be so difficult. Might type it up. Why can't I get calculated trajectory with fighting lion? What? Hang on a minute. Explain how that works then. Okay. In the floor. Yeah. That wasn't calculated trajectory. Yeah, I think it just has to be a press for a calculated trajectory. I will find it out though for you guys. You're aiming, you are aiming though for just getting calculated trajectories every match, or at least one to get, maybe 2 or 3. Also, by the way, if the quest really wasn't that bad enough, it gets way worse. There's another step at the end of it. Fabled. So. Okay, I'm gonna type it up. Why can't I get calculated Hang on 2 minutes. I think it's very random. Ah, right. Here's the deal. Calculate trajectory. It's not about getting oh, I'm feeling right idiot now. Calculate trajectory. It's a lot. It's weird. It's not that hard to understand. It's just 3 kills in a single life. But if you die first and then kill someone while you're dead, if you shoot a grenade shot, then die, and then the grenade kills someone, that counts towards your next life. And the counter starts when you die. So I need to die first and then start getting kills. As long as I can get 3 kills in a life, I get calculated trajectory. I don't know. It's a weird word. With the rapid kill one, I will try colony maybe for that. But I know now that calculated trajectory can be done with the fountain line, so it's easier. I really wish I had a primary grenade launcher. That means I could have 3 grenade launchers at once. As long as I can get at least 2 calculated trajectories a match, we should be alright. I need to also find out how many calculated trajectories I'm going to need to get Z. It's going to be very difficult. Extremely difficult. Because you never know what the teams are going to be like. Yeah, it's going to be really difficult. Okay, that's 1. As long as I don't die, I'll be alright. So that's 1. Sounds like if I can get that heavy, really quite good. Might be able to use this to get calculated trajectory. Yes, it does count. This is way easier than I thought. So, I don't know what we're at before. I think we're at maybe 18. So if 1 calculated trajectory medal, does that give us 1? I hope so. Yes, it does. So we're gonna get... Oh, it's gonna take forever. Get lost. Stupid enemies. Oh, stupid. God damn it. When we get into the competitive, it should be a lot easier. Because for everyone we get 2. But not for every 1 kill we wouldn't get 2. For every 3 kills we get 2. So we would get 2 calculated trajectory medals for every 1. Run! I'm dead. Yeah. I saw that coming. So as long as we get at least 2 a game, we should be alright. And hopefully I rapidly defeated every single match, because those are really important. Now, The more I can get with these two, the better. I could really be doing.
Keep this up and the battle is yours.
I could really be doing right now with some more. No. Some more medals would be lovely. No. Okay, good, you ran out. No! Just stay alive. Okay.
Now show them the
We're alright. But I'm in the open, which is very bad.
on. Finish it.
Oh, screw!
5 minutes left.
Freaking hell. That's the stressful thing about this quest, though. Oh. Do you know, I wish this worked in private bloody servers. This is what triggers me when it comes to stuff like this. You have to constantly work and work for guns. I know that's the whole point, but bloody hell. It takes years.
No victory is certain. Stand your ground. Zone advantage is yours. Zone A lost.
No. No. Go away.
Zone C captured. Zone advantage.
Please.
Zone B lost.
Idiots. No, I've just run into more, haven't I? No. Stay on my team. Stay on my team. One more. Come on. Come on.
3 minutes left. This is amazing.
No. Please. Please go away. This is the hardest quest I've ever done. No! Blaming asshole! This is the most frustrating thing I have ever seen. One. Oh my god. Are you being serious? Dude. No. I'm so dead. F you. I might just have to end this stream in 10 more minutes. One more match, I think. Before I go insane. Screw off! Oh my god. I hate this quest. It's so bloody painful.
We've got 30 seconds.
Bloody wrong gun. Shoot me. Do you know, I might just have to leave this to another probs tomorrow.
10 seconds. I could not ask for a better win.
Oh. Please just say I'm on at least
Bring me
260.
I need more like you.
One more. I just hate this stupid thing. Action.
clash. No fancy drills, just defeat your opponents. Don't spend all that ammo in one place.
Hello everyone. I'm sorry I have my mic muted, but I tried to unmute it. Wow, I almost killed myself there. Glad my controller didn't register that shot. I'm dead. Please just let me get one more. Game, don't be cruel. Be cool. Not cruel. Being cruel is so mean. No. Get lost. Get lost, I ain't going anywhere near those guys. No.
You've lost. The battle is still close.
No. Get lost. God. I really hope I don't get sniped. I'm really hoping to find some ammo actually. Oh, get lost. Burn in a pit. Why did I run over here? I knew this was a bad idea. No! I'm gonna be so annoyed at myself if I die here. Screw my life. Oh my god. The hell? There's ammo there. Please don't shoot me. Oh, get lost. Please lose ammo. Did I seriously just miss those? Right, now's my chance. Oh my god. Yes. Get in. This isn't good. I am so tempted to destroy this. Just so tempted to delete the fighting line now. Sniper maps are annoying.
5 minutes. Could go your way.
Especially when it's the map for snipers. I've played literally so much Crucible today. I'm so bored.
Short but handsome, slightly hairy, newly single sales.
And 1,000.
Short but handsome, slightly hairy, newly single salesman. Short but handsome, slightly hairy, newly single salesman. Short but handsome, slightly hairy,
3
newly
minutes
single
left.
salesman. Hi, I'm Al Harrington of Al Harrington's what? Short but handsome, slightly hairy, newly single salesman. Short but handsome, slightly hairy, newly single salesman. Short but handsome, slightly hairy, newly single salesman. Hi, I'm Al Harrington of Al Harrington's wacky waving inflatable arm flailing two-man warehouse and emporium. You know it, gut busting stores.
Fast. Nice, right?
No, Peter, I took your short but handsome, slightly hairy, newly single salesman. Hi, I'm Al Harrington of Al Harrington's wacky waving inflatable arm flailing two-man warehouse and emporium. Due to a gut-busting divorce.
Fast. Nice, right?
No,
The enemy has gained ground, but it's not over. That shut them down.
I think thinking about the medals is the worst thing to do.
You would know about Africa. What's it about?
Well, it's called the Hopeful Squirrel. It's about a handicapped squirrel who has to learn to overcome his disability so he can survive in the wild.
that girl right there comes in here every morning after a run. Oh, I'm obsessed with her. Why don't you go talk to her?
Way ahead.
What are you doing?
And 1,000.
Short but handsome, slightly hairy, newly single salesman. Short but handsome, slightly hairy, newly single salesman. Short but handsome, slightly hairy, newly single salesman. Hi, I'm Al Harrington of Al Harrington's wacky waving inflatable arm flailing two-man warehouse and emporium. Due to a gut-busting divorce.
Fast. Nice, right?
No, Peter, I took your advice and sent my book to a publisher. They're gonna publish the Hopeful Squirrel.
And it's all thanks to you. Joe, that's amazing. So there's going to be a real-life book out there with your name on it?
Oh, hi, Brian.
Hey, world. And it's
Only
all
1
thanks
minute
to you.
left.
Joe, that's amazing. So there's going to be a real-life book out, right?
No, Peter, I took your advice and sent my book to a publisher. They're gonna publish the Hopeful Squirrel.
And it's all thanks to you. Joe, that's amazing. So there's going to be a real-life book out there with your name on it?
Oh, hi, Brian.
Hey, you didn't forget about our date, did you?
Of course not. I was just thinking, since it's so nice out, we could go out for a run and then.
Oh, no, I would totally do that. I've already
30
run
seconds.
like. Oh crap. Ryan, this is your heart. What the hell do you think you're doing? Stop. Brian, this is your penis. Don't listen to him. We're this.
Go get him, Brian. By the way, the sun
10 seconds.
The moon is Korean.
This is amazing. I never want to lose this feeling.
You're defeated.
Please join me
Fight
in
again.
welcoming David Chicago.
Persistence is key.
Okay, so hi folks, and thank you all.
Alright guys, thanks for watching and I'll see you guys later.